it seems to me that the British are really good at making either rom-coms or romantic kind of films. They seem to be really good at it. And About Time is no exception. This is one really great romantic sort of comedy slash drama kind of film. First off, I really should say this is made by the creators of Four Weddings and a Funeral, Notting Hill and Love Actually, so we know that we're getting a really good film here. And what I'm really going to say, this is such a timeless film. Yes, it is something about time, I'll get to that in a minute, but what I mean by timeless is this film kind of came out a couple of years ago or a couple of years like in the future, and it wouldn't matter because it never feels kind of old. It never feels... Most kind of like rom-coms, like romantic films or dramas these days, they tend to have that kind of time period around them. Like, you know, they were made around that time period rather than, say, kind of like the year that it's supposed to, and it does sometimes ruin the take of the whole film. This one kind of doesn't. It has that good strong sense that this could have been done at any point, like in any sort of year. Like, this could have been made 10 years ago, and if it only just came out today, it just feels so relevant. It just feels so new and fresh. And that's what I really, really love about this film, but amongst all the other things I'm going to say. All the acting in this film is done tremendously well. All of them have like different sort of characteristics about them. But let's talk about the three main people. The guy that plays Tim, I don't know I can't really pronounce his name well because I am rubbish at pronouncing names, but he was really good as the main protagonist. Like, you felt like you've kind of been in his shoes before, like, and you know, everyone knows what kind of like love is kind of like. It's, you know, it's a very challenging thing, but you feel for the guy, and by God, it's like he's just really, really good. Rachel McAdams, again, really good in a romantic film. She always is quite good in these romantic films. Probably her strong suit, and I'll also say yes, she was very, very attractively hot. But she was really good. Probably a wee bit smidge of overacting a little bit on her part, a little. But other than that, it's not really that noticeable. But Bill Nighy, I think, is the kind of star of the show for here because he was really, really well. I love his performance in it, and I love just how the film kind of, and how he doesn't hog like the screen time or whatnot. It's when he's there, he makes every sort of second count, and it's tremendous. But one thing I really liked what they did was the time travelling. Time travel is one of those things where if you explain how the time travel sort of works, it ruins the whole image of it. What I like about this is they give their own version sort of it, and it's done very subtly. They're not giving you all their eggs in one basket here. They're giving you, you know, eggs to make to the kind of sort of last the sort of the film time, but it's done so well. And whenever the counter kind of something of this kind of like time traveling thing, it's done really, really well. And here's the other thing, I had a wee lump in my throat. I was really about to break down in tears, and this rarely happens in films at all. So, oh my God, this film was just amazing. Guess I can only say that this film is more than a love film story. It's all about all the other things, and for that I completely love this film, and I recommend people to try and go and see this. See it with either, like, you know, friend, couple, wife, husband, partner, whatever. This film was just so good, so amazing, and I utterly completely love it.